You're watching CarTell TV and I'm Simone. Now, if you're a real car lover, make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit that notification button, and that way you'll be first in line to see every video we post.
So we tested the older version of the G70 and thought it was great, but this facelift adds a lot of the features that its bigger brothers have. In short, this means that it's more modern, more luxurious and more advanced than before.
Now, we're told we'll get one for a proper review real soon, but in the meantime, we managed to catch a glimpse of the car and its features, and we wanted to put together some exclusive info for you.
First of all, the looks. It gets the twin-line headlights and the new grille, but it definitely stands out and looks better than the pre-facelift G70.
Now, that one looked okay, but it wasn't really special. This one is.
The side view is less aggressive, but it also looks nice. I have to say I love the slightly slanted rear side section that gives a bit of a coupeish style.
As for the rear, I really like it. I'm so glad that they upgraded it. It looks really classy and modern. But you know what? Don't just take my word for it. Let's take a look at the previous one. See what I mean? Ugh. Take me back to the new one. Now, I've been traveling this week and lugging a big heavy suitcase, so boot space is very important to me of late. Now, this boot itself is okay, but you will notice that it does get quite narrow at the bottom of the opening. So no problems if you're transporting something light, you just lift it up and drop it into the boot space.
But if you have some particularly heavy suitcases, this could be a problem.
Check out this interior. I kind of feel like I'm in some sultry jazz lounge right now. Now, the interior is very driver oriented, so all the controls are slightly angled towards the driver, everything's close at hand without being too cluttered. I do also want to mention this gear selector. It's more traditional than what we're used to in the other newer Genesis models, which have the rotating gear selector.
Just like the GV70, the G70 is obviously geared towards sporty driving, and the smaller, lighter body and more compact dimensions play to its advantage even with the less powerful engines. Materials are as you would expect from a premium brand. There are loads of soft touch surfaces and everything feels really well put together.
The central console is rather large, and it's been the case in all of the recent Genesis models we've reviewed, but I really like it. I think, aside from the functionality, it gives like a really reassuring feel.
One thing I'm not a big fan of up front is the design of this part where the climate controls are. It just looks too ordinary and not even especially nice. But it's a small complaint, really.
Now, in the rear there isn't too much space, but this is normal for this class of car, and I guess that's what we've got the G80 and the G90 for. But back here, taller adults will have issues on longer trips.
However, children, short adults or even tall ones on a short trip will have no issues whatsoever. Once again, a compact luxury sedan. When it comes to the rear seats, compact is the main word.
Although the next most important word is luxury. The materials are awesome and the seats are pretty comfortable, aren't they, Jenny?
Engine options start from a 2-litre turbo petrol and go up to the 3.3-litre V6 twin turbo. The 2-litre produces 185 kilowatts of power and 353 newton meters of torque, and the V6 gives 272 kilowatts of power and 510 newton meters of torque. They're both sporty, but the difference is more than noticeable, of course in favour of the V6. Both of them also get the new Sport Plus mode that adjusts the driving dynamics towards sporty driving more than ever before. The V6 also gets a new dynamic all-wheel drive system with drift mode.
I'm really looking forward to giving the new G70 a proper test drive. Its larger siblings never really lacked power, but they were obviously more geared towards luxury and comfort. And I have a feeling the G70 could go the other way. I'll let you know as soon as I can.
Of course, safety is at a really high level. Some of the available features include forward collision avoidance assist, blind spot collision avoidance assist, safe exit warning, rear cross traffic collision avoidance assist, navigation-based smart cruise control, lane following assist, multi-collision brake, rear occupant alert, backup guide lamp and rear view monitor, to name a few.
From the first look, I would think that the G70 is a sportier offering from Genesis.
Not in terms of any massive V8 beasts to battle its AMG counterparts, but in terms of the overall direction this model is heading in. The smaller body and petrol-only engines give the first hint, the cockpit light interior supports this, and the drift mode seems blatantly obvious.
Again, I can't wait to give it a proper test drive and see if it meets the expectations. Thanks for watching CarTell TV. I hope you've enjoyed this sneak preview of the new G70. Make sure you stay tuned to our channel for the full review as well as our other Genesis reviews, and we'll see you soon.